class, don't forget to look over your notes. We have a test next class that will be on genetics and evolutionary behavior. You can check out the link on the website for more research.
I'm so scared for this bio test tomorrow.
I'm gonna fail. It's gonna be impossible.
I'm literally gonna fail. What is it even on?
I don't even know. Like, I need to study.
We
It's
should
terrible.
probably go ask someone.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Hey, what? We have me start for the genetics test tomorrow? No? Hey, Paige and Sydney, you guys have me start for the genetics test tomorrow?
No.
Yeah. Hey, will you guys help me start for the genetics test?
No.
Yeah. Hey, will you have me study for the genetics test tomorrow? No. Hey, Sam, will you have me study for the genetics test? No. Hey, you guys help me study for the genetics test?
No, I'm doing my own work right now.
Hey, will you help me study for the genetics test tomorrow?
No.
Yeah. Hey, you guys help me study for the genetics test?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Yes, we have me study for the genetics test?
No.
No, I don't have me study for my genetics test. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Did you say?
I'm not ready. We need to go to the library and
Yeah,
study
we have
a lot.
a huge test tomorrow. Like, I haven't been
I'm
paying
not
attention
terrible.
all unit.
I'm taking like any notes.
We should go ask someone smart.
Yeah.
Let's go ask Audrey.
Oh, yeah, Audrey.
She's really smart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
let's like get her to help us. Oh, there's Audrey. Hey. Okay, so what's our bio test on tomorrow? It's on genes.
Wait.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait.
Wait, why
do we have a test on genes?
No, genetics.
What's a genetic?
Well, I was gonna study in the quad after school today if you guys want to come.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
meet at 2:30?
Like, yeah.
Okay, perfect. See you then.
See ya.
Bro, did you say you were studying for the genetics test?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I was gonna meet with Audrey this afternoon. If you wanna come in?
Yeah, can I go?
Okay, sounds good.
Hey, Audrey.
Hey, you ready to study?
So I heard the test is really hard, so we really have to study.
Okay, so what is it on?
Like, specifically, like.
Well, the points that Miss Pitt said was genes, twins, why they're different, heritability, and adoption. We got to figure that one out.
Okay.
Heritability is pretty tricky.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And then we get some evolutionary psych and behavior.
Oh, wow.
And we got to learn nature and nurture.
Yeah.
Big words.
Yeah, tough
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, but I found this YouTube video.
Oh, really?
And I think it's going to be really helpful.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Do you want to watch that?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
sure,
yeah.
let's do that.
But
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we will be learning about genetics, evolutionary psychology, and behavior. We will be listing a bunch of facts about all three of the topics. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
The first thing that we'll be talking about today are genes. You get 23 chromosomes from your mom and 23 chromosomes from your dad.
Genes are small segments of the big DNA molecules and they can be active or inactive.
Check out this cool diagram about DNA.
Within this picture, there's a cell with centrioles surrounding the nucleus, as well as on the right, a larger picture of a chromosome with a long string of DNA coming off from it. The long strand of DNA can be labeled as a gene, which is a heritable factor consisting of a length of DNA and influences a specific characteristic.
Now we will talk about twins and why they are different. There are two types of twins.
Fraternal and identical.
Identical twins develop from one fertilized egg.
It splits into two and creates two identical organisms. Fraternal twins separate from separate fertilized eggs.
and they are no more genetically similar than the average brother and sister.
Now we'll be talking about heritability and adoption. There are two types of groups, genetic relatives and environmental relatives.
Story time. I was adopted. My biological parents' relatives left me in the alleyway, and my environmental relatives are the ones that picked me up, brought me into the home. Thank you, Jeff and Amy.
Heritability is the proportion of variation among people that we can attribute to genes. Environmental relatives are adoptive parents and siblings.
My parents were alcoholics, and they didn't love me, so they took me to a place and they left me there. And then my mom, Amy, and Jeff, my father, found me. in an alleyway, and I was wrapped up in a dirty blanket in a dumpster, and they found me. And then they fed me food, and then they became my parents. And I was adopted by them. I love adoption.
Now we'll be talking about evolutionary psychology and behavior.
The study of the evolution of behavior and the mind. Natural selection was discovered by Charles Darwin and came to the consensus that inherited traits that lead to the survival will be passed on to following generations. Hey guys, welcome to Survival of the Fittest. Only the strongest can survive.
Round 1, fight.
Round 2, fight.
This is the final round.
There's always one person who's volunteer, so.
Natural selection.
The arm wrestling in the classroom that was just demonstrates the idea of evolutionary behavior and the fact that only the fittest survive in a more dominant setting.
Some key criticisms are social consequences of evolutionary psychology, and what is considered attractive varies throughout time and place, as well as social expectations shape gender differences.
Hey, my name's Sammy, and I'm just looking for a pretty young girl today. That's like all I'm looking for.
What's up? I'm Olivia. I'm 17 from Pickens, South Carolina, and I'm unemployed.
I'm Paige, I'm 16, I'm from Birmingham, Alabama, and I like reading and babysitting.
Hey guys, I'm Audrey, I'm 18, I'm from Seattle, Washington, and I want to be a nurse.
Hi, I'm Harriet. I'm 17, and I'm from Huntington Beach, California. What I love to do, I'm a social media influencer.
I'm gonna pick Paige because she's like 16, she's pretty young, so like, maybe.
Now it's time for the nature versus nurture debate.
I think nature is more important because genes have wired characteristics in our brain even before we're born.
I think nurture is more important because we are a product of our environment.
But none of us really know which is more important.
Nature is what we think of pre-wiring and is influenced by genetic inheritance and other biological factors. Nature refers to all of the genes and hereditary factors that influence who we are, from our physical appearance to our personality characteristics.
Nature is generally taken on the influence of external factors after conception. For example, the product of exposure, life experiences, and learning are on the individual. Nature refers to all the environmental variables that impact who we are, including our early childhood experiences, how we are raised, our social relationships, and our surrounding culture.
As we've already seen, most human traits are influenced by teams of genes. For example, twin and adoption studies tell us that heredity influences body weight, but there is no single obesity gene. More likely, some genes influence how quickly the stomach tells the brain, "I'm full." Others might dictate how much fuel the muscles need, how many calories are burned off by fidgeting, and how efficiently the body covers extra calories of fat. The goal of molecular behavior genetics is to find some of the many genes that influence normal human traits such as body weight, sexual orientation, and extroversion.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to comment down below what your favorite part was.
And don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you so much for helping us study. I feel so much more ready now.
No problem, guys. I think we're gonna ace it.
Yeah, that video was so helpful. I now know so much about genetics, evolutionary studies, and I'm so ready. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
That video was just really helpful.
It's really helpful.
Like, I feel like I understand a lot more now. Oh my gosh, we got our test scores. I'm so scared.
I am so scared.
I think I did well though, because of how much we studied.
Hopefully I do well, I don't know.
All right, grades are in the grade book. I'm gonna give the test back now. Will, Elizabeth.
Oh yeah, I aced it.